Current news about the Massa blockchain. Hey, welcome to the Crypto Owl. Today, we are going to take a look at the latest news surrounding Massa, what's going on there, and what's happening right now. First of all, what exactly is Massa? Massa is an innovative blockchain from France and has solved the scaling problem with the multi-thread charts. Additionally, they are currently planning their autonomous smart contracts. Just before the launch, the developer team states that they have several plans and, of course, want to generate the topic of smart contracts completely autonomously. Additionally, with their decentralized web, which is currently being built up more and more, and where several players are continuously creating websites, the whole thing could become very interesting. Of course, with their bridge and EVM compatibility planned for next year, meaning 2025, it could become very exciting around Massa. Their blockchain is already decentralized, with many nodes distributed around the world. See the map here, and now let's dive straight into the news. We see here that Massa now has almost followers on Twitter, on X, and that is of course positive if the journey continues. The chart for Massa does not look very good right now, to be honest, and that's no secret. However, we are coming out of a summer slump, and there is still a bearish phase in the cryptocurrency market in general after this summer slump, along with some hurdles that need to be overcome, particularly regarding the US elections and future orientation that lie ahead. This naturally contributes to the fact that altcoins like Massa are not performing well at the moment. We currently have the problem that, unfortunately, when it comes to fundraising unfortunately, all the investors in the bakery are also in the red. This means that probably none of the investors will sell here. Private token investors are down about 40%, while ICO investors are also affected 75% down, which is obviously not great, but for this reason, many will hold on to this project and are less likely to sell, which is rather positive for Massa in the long term rather than negative. Now, it remains exciting to see whether Massa can free itself from this downward trend or from this downward trend in general, and of course, whether it can continue to make gains on the chart. They have some plans for this, so let's take a look at what is currently available. Changing the Web3 space, this is one of their major headlines here, and it naturally refers to the decentralized web that Massa intends to launch soon. Currently, you can already create websites. This is how it works with the MMS network. You need to connect your wallet here, for example, the Baby or the Massa wallet, and then you register your domain Massa here. And with that, you can start creating your own domain on the Massa blockchain. This is, of course, very interesting and exciting for many to create a website on the blockchain, which will most likely also be supported. The topic of wallets is always an exciting one with Massa, as we have the Massa wallet, the BB wallet, which is supported almost everywhere, and many people are, of course, looking for a hardware wallet. Currently, rumors are circulating along with a screenshot, specifically this one here. Massa will soon be available on MetaMask. By the way, this is a message from the Massa umbrella group. Feel free to join us there. You can find the link in the pinned comment where you can join the Massa umbrella group. And now, of course, the big question is, could it happen that Massa comes to MetaMask? Of course, anyone can be integrated into MetaMask if programming is done here, and MetaMask allows it. At Massa, there are very dedicated programmers who continuously release new features and, of course, pursue ambitious goals that could further advance Massa. Therefore, I see a MetaMask integration as very, very likely. The only question here is when. I no longer believe that it will come relatively quickly. I think it will take some time, and here the EVM compatibility, which is planned for 2025, may also play a significant role. A secure wallet is very likely to emerge in the near future, as Massa is prominent, and the number one hardware wallet manufacturer also comes from France, Ledger. I strongly believe that we will soon see a Massa integration at Ledger. Currently, they have their new devices, the Ledger Stacks, which will be shipped at the end of October, and the Ledger Flex, which is relatively new and even very popular. I have already seen a lot of photos and posts. Of course, the Ledger Nano X and S are still available. I personally use the Nano S and am very satisfied with it. It now has more storage capacity than the regular Nano S, which is no longer available for purchase from Ledger itself. With this, you can wonderfully select many blockchains and use them beautifully. They all come in different colors. If you say, I want to buy colors for my devices and want to support the channel, feel free to use the link in the pinned comment. At the same time, there are new cases for the new devices. So anyone who says, I want to use my devices safely in cases, for example, I say, I am buying the large Ledger Stacks and I would like to have a nice case for it and even the charging book here. Wireless charging also allows for additional possibilities. Feel free to check out Ledger, which is a secure hardware wallet, and hardware wallet manufacturer NR. The topic of tokens is always an interesting one on the Massa blockchain, as many ask where they can see new tokens. Are new tokens even coming? Yes, and one thing is clear, a meme token is being built with PayPal on Massa. Sure, I have mentioned this before in one of the videos, and Pepper and Massa are already working on launching the token soon. At the same time, Massa is also planning opportunities for community tokens, allowing users to say that they will soon be able to create their own tokens. This means that Massa will soon also take the path of allowing the creation of many new tokens and, of course, many new projects that will be added to the Massa blockchain. At the same time, they have formed many new partnerships, allowing us to get an overview of where new tokens can also come to the Massa blockchain through their bridge, as they already exist on other blockchains. If you now say you want to get involved with Massa and want to be part of this journey early on, then take a look at the exchange Maxi. Maxi has very low fees and has listed the majority of cryptocurrencies, with over 3,000 in total. With sports trading or sports buying, you can, for example, buy Massa. Massa has been listed here for several weeks, and you can acquire it and, for example, send to your wallet like the BW wallet or other wallets in order to act here on the blockchain. You can also engage in trading directly on Maxi. Future trading allows you to go long or short, sometimes with a very high leverage of 100, or depending on what you are trading, such as Bitcoin, even with an ER leverage. But I honestly tell you, be careful here when trading. If you are generally interested in trading, then Maxi is definitely something for you, because they raffle off $87,800 in bonuses every day to all traders on their platform. So traders, pay attention, take advantage of this bonus if you are an active trader and do not have a platform yet. You can find a link to sign up with 10% cashback on all paid fees in the video description, and a video about the exchange itself can be found here above. A small news flash about Massa, which we are taking a closer look at, has been observed here. They have managed to secure some partnerships and are even attending an event. For me, this is the event that will very likely end the summer lull here, as many projects will be represented at Token 2049 in Singapore, and there is also a lot of media interest directed towards this event. And Damir, the CEO of Massa, is also present here at Token 2049, which definitely ensures that Massa is represented and will receive attention. At the same time, Massa has listened to the community and opened the community forum. With this community forum, you can easily go to these forum posts if you have questions about Massa, and you can simply comment and ask questions here, or also discuss the topic of proposals. Community feedback indicates that the founders will gather input here. They have also announced a partnership with Plena Finance. This partnership could be quite interesting because Plena itself states on its homepage that it is the crypto super app, where you can easily manage, buy, and so on with cryptocurrencies. This is what Plena is planning here, and they are now partnered with Massa. By the way, Plena itself already has some followers on X, which is quite a lot. Another partnership is between Massa and Chima Network, and I find this very exciting as China also has a lot of followers, for example, here. On X, I would say there is quite a bit, especially in the crypto space. They combine Web 2 and Web 3. They offer payment options, for example. Here we see Solana, Bitcoin, and so on, from your bank transfer to the fact that you have a credit card in the crypto space. So they have a lot planned for 2021 and now have Massa as a partnership. And we see here more than 40 partners, more than 10 blockchains, and Massa is now one of them. The topic of payments wallet and DeFi is being addressed with Klima Network, and there could be quite a bit coming our way. Besides the tokens, the question often arises, are there actually any NFTs on the Massa blockchain? And yes, there definitely are, but it has also become very quiet in that area. We have seen that they initially did a lot of advertising around the NFTs, but so far there are only a few NFC series available. I believe that will change over time as more information becomes known here. If you say that you are interested in these NFT series, then take a look at the video description where you will find the link to this NFC marketplace on the Massa blockchain. No matter which wallet is added or which partner is currently involved, Massa will continue its journey with the autonomous smart contracts that are very interesting to many people, and they still have a lot planned for the decentralized web. The Massa team has recently grown a bit and is still looking to expand, so they are actively seeking many positions to further grow their team and, of course, to progress more quickly. So it remains very exciting to see what Massa can deliver in the near future. We can definitely see that the blockchain remains decentralized as it has many nodes around the world, which I showed you at the beginning of the video. And we see that more and more followers are joining. This can be clearly seen here with almost followers who already have them, and of course many supporters. And I know that they have also planned a small marketing offensive for the end of the year when there are more news, such as the functioning decentralized web, when many people have created a blockchain homepage, and of course the autonomous smart contracts that are still upcoming this year. I believe that if these 2 points are already met, then very interesting marketing can be created, and of course we can continue to promote Massa here. At the same time, the EVM is planned for next year. I spoke with the CEO about it and asked, what does it actually look like? And he said, we took a close look at the whole thing, actually thought it would be much simpler, but an existing blockchain on IWM in order to poll or updating is not that easy. That's why it will take a bit longer until spring 2025. Then I will take him at his word. However, it can naturally happen, as we know from many blockchain projects, that this may be delayed a bit, but it is definitely planned. And with EVM compatibility, the doors are open for further integrations, such as a simple integration with the MetaMask wallet. Then, of course, there is the topic of Ledger. I am very curious to hear something about this. I believe it can't be long now, as the French relations between Massa and the hardware wallet manufacturer from France, Ledger, are very good and continue to exist. So we will be hearing a lot more about Massa. Now let's hope that we can recover from the summer slump and that the Massa chart can show some strength again. In this sense, feel free to ask your questions about the topic of Massa. The question is, investing in Massa, do you believe in the project and is autonomous smart contracts and decentralized web interesting? Or do you say, I don't care at all, I just want the price to jump up? Feel free to write in the comments and don't forget about our free Telegram group. At the same time, keep in mind that Massa has its own German Telegram group, and I want to say thank you very much for watching. Until the next video.